Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm here today with a do they compare. So I have two right here, and this is the Benefit Air Patrol, and then we have the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Cream Advanced Performance Eyeshadow. So I have to say, it was funny because actually the Air Patrol came out and everyone was like,
oh my god, this is so cool. Not a lot of products have SPF for your eyes. It's like a sunscreen for your eyes. How cool is this? Like, nobody really does it.
and I was sitting there and I'm like, the Bare Minerals one has SPF in it too. Did we like forget about this little hidden gem right here? So I did some research and comparing the two, and I want to tell you guys how they compare, how they wear, everything like that, and then I kind of have feelings of like who should wear what. So I will tell you what kind of customers I think would like this one versus what I would think would like this one. But let's not say that this is like advanced technology to have SPF in an eye primer, because we've had this one for a long time. So we'll go ahead and start with the Air Patrol first, since that is the newer product. So in case you're like, I just want to hear a review on this one, you will hear it now, and then you can feel free to move on to the next video. Or if you want to hear about this one and then how they compare with each other, then just keep watching. So this one is the Benefit Air Patrol. It came out probably about a month or two ago, and this has SPF 20. There is 0.13 fluid ounces in it, and it retails for $29. That is kind of a lot for an eye primer that just has SPF in it. But let's see. So on Sephora, they had 3 stars. They only had 20 reviews so far. So what this claims to do is it claims to color correct. That is a universal color that is supposed to go for all eyelids, and I will show you the color in just a moment. And it's supposed to have SPF to protect from sun, smoke, and pollutants. They also have trademarked this cushion calm tip, which mine's a little dirty because I used it today, obviously, but it is supposed to replicate being softer than like using your pinky to apply it, so it is very soft and comfortable when applying. So out of a study of 70 women, it said 91% said it extended their eyeshadow, 93% relieved dryness, and 93% was calming and soothing. Here are my thoughts on this product. Well, actually, first I'll show you what it looks like. So you have to click this tubing, and you click it from the bottom, and it's supposed to say that one click is for each eye, which the only problem with this packaging I don't like is when you click it, sometimes nothing comes out, and then obviously you click it 2 more times and then like a bunch of product comes out. So it comes out through the center, kind of like the Benefit Their Real Push-Up Liner idea, and this is the color right here. I honestly don't know how universal this color really is. I think for like fair to medium skin tones, it's going to be pretty universal, but for darker skin tones, this might be a little bit light. So this is what it looks like as a texture. It's a little bit more liquidy. It's creamy, but it's a very thin texture. And then this is how it looks when it is all blended out. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it did blend into my skin tone really well. How I normally use this is I will twist it up enough for product, I will swipe it against both eyes, and then use my fingers to blend it out. It's not really an applicator to blend anything out, it's more just like an applicator to put it on your eyes. So in terms of wear, I think the wear time is pretty good. It does extend the life of my eyeshadows, but I haven't noticed it like increasingly better than everything else. I do like that it has SPF, because on days that I'm going to wear like minimal makeup or no makeup, at least I can cancel out any redness, any veins in my eyes, just to make my eyes look more awake and brighter, and cover up any discoloration and just go out the door. So I was reading a lot of the reviews on Sephora. I want to start telling you guys more of not just my opinion, but also other people's opinions, just in case we don't have the same skin type, skin tone, blah blah blah, but I can tell you what the pros and cons are that I've read from other reviews, and then you can decide if it's something you like based on my opinion and also other opinions. What I noticed is a lot of the cons were that this clicker thing, it can get really messy, it can be really annoying. It's not really for oily skin. I have oily skin, but my eyelids aren't really that oily, but I know people that do have really oily eyelids, and I think because this texture is a little bit thinner, it's not as thick, and it is hydrating, it's not really good for oily skin. And I've read a lot of reviews that it cracks, it breaks down. I don't really use this too much with makeup on top of it, except for today, but that's just because I wanted to film me actually using it. But I don't really notice it. I'm going to test it out a few more times, but if it really doesn't hold up much for $29, it might go back to Sephora. But if you have dry eyelids, it's supposed to be really calming and soothing. It's supposed to be hydrating. So if you have dry eyelids, this might be a really good way to get sunscreen and hydration at the same time, especially if you have sensitive eyes and you really can't be putting a lot of stuff near your face. Another thing is that you still have to blend it after using it. The applicator, like I said, kind of just doesn't really do much in terms of, I mean, it's like gentle to put it on your eyes, but I mean, there's also, like, this one has a doe foot applicator. So I don't really think that the applicator is anything genius, and I think it's kind of annoying that you still have to blend it out with your fingers afterwards. But overall, there really isn't any other super negatives besides just that it's a little bit pricey for a primer. Some pros that I was reading about is that it doesn't crease, which I agree. I do have some creasing, but that's way after, like at a 15-hour point. And also because, again, my skin is a little bit oily, so my eyelids aren't super oily, but I'm sure they produce a little bit of oil, so I do have some creasing towards like hour 15. Another pro besides hydrating is that it also is a great color for light to medium skin tones. It will cancel out any redness, it will cancel out any discoloration, veins, etc. So you do start out with a good base. So it's really good to wear alone or under makeup. And then obviously the last pro is just that it has SPF, which a lot of products don't have, so really great to have SPF in your products, especially for your eyes, since they are one of the most sensitive areas on your skin. So the next product that we're going to discuss, this is the Bare Minerals 5-in-1, and this is what this one looks like. So it has a doe foot applicator, and this is the color right here. So there are 5 colors actually in this line, where there's obviously only one Air Patrol. This one is in the color Barely Nude, so that's what it looks like right there. So it is a little bit of a thicker consistency, and then when you blend it out, that's what it looks like. So you can kind of see the coverage there. It's about medium coverage. So this little bottle has 0.1 ounces in there, so it's just like about the same as the Air Patrol, except for this is a little bit better packaging than like this giant thing to carry around. This is a 5-in-1 BB cream. It has 5 colors in the collection. I know there's this one, a little bit of a lighter one called Soft Linen. This one is a sample of, I don't know what color it is, but there's like this brownish color. I know there's like a burgundy color because these are eyeshadows as well. Now the claims for this product is it's supposed to have 12-hour wear, and it's supposed to brighten and smooth lines. Again, I have read reviews on the Sephora website. They are 4.2 stars out of like 200 reviews or something like that. So it's definitely more reviews, but this product has been out for a while. Like, I want to say it's probably been out for a year. I mean, I know we got these samples, like I have 2 of these samples. I think we got them from subscription services, and then I decided to get the big one because I wasn't into the MAC paint pots and stuff then, and I really wanted a good eye primer. So I got Barely Nude. My opinion first would be that I like this one. The only thing is that it has glitter. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you could see it on camera, but there are very tiny glitters. So while it's a good color, the nude color for every day, some days I just don't want glitter. And the thing is if you want to hide and conceal any discoloration, usually you're putting it from your lash line all the way up to your brow bone to cancel out any redness, any colors like that. Well, you're gonna have glitter from your lash line to your brow bone. I mainly use this one under makeup and put makeup on top of it because obviously I just don't want glittery eyelids when I have like no other makeup on. I don't know with Soft Linen if it's the same thing because those are the only 2 like nude, can be kind of like primer colors, but this one doesn't seem to have any in there either. Let me see. So this is the other color I have. I don't know what color this one is, but I'll leave it in the description box. No, this one doesn't have it. So this is the other one. It's kind of a neutral brown color. I really like that these are eyeshadows too because they have SPF 15, so you're getting that sunscreen in there. It's like 5 minus the Air Patrol, so not really a huge difference there. But these are really great colors, especially if you're a minimal makeup wearer, because you can just throw them on and go. Do you have to say though, they do dry quickly, so you do have to work fast. So some of the pros and cons that I read on the website for this product were that people loved the selection of colors. People liked that they were creamy. They are definitely a thicker consistency than the Air Patrol, so you're gonna get a little bit better coverage. A lot of people said that they didn't crease. And then the applicator, it's a doe foot applicator, so really easy to apply, really easy to blend out. There's no clicking, none of that, and it's very pigmented because of the coverage. Some of the cons, like I said, were the glitter. So it doesn't say anywhere on the website that there's glitter in any of these, so that's kind of a bummer, and I didn't know until I got home and like actually put it on my eyes. The tube itself, there isn't really like, you can kind of get the edges a little bit, but I don't know how much product is going to be left over that you can't reach because of this. I don't know with this mechanism like how much pushing up. You probably will be able to get most, if not all, of the product out of this one, where this one, there's probably going to be some left over. Other negative that I did see a lot of, which is what I would really suggest this product for, is younger skin. A lot of more mature customers were saying that it did sit in their fine lines and wrinkles, even though it claims to smooth lines. I did notice a little bit, like if I would prime my eyes underneath here, it did crease a little bit in like these fine lines and wrinkles, as opposed to on your eyelid it doesn't really crease as much. But this is supposed to be creamy but a little bit drier in consistency, which you can totally tell just feeling it on the back of your hand versus this one. So that's why I would say more mature customers, you'd probably want this one. It's very hydrating, it's very thin, it's not as thick, it's not going to settle into those fine lines. But if you are a younger customer, you want coverage, you want pigmentation, you want options, this one is going to be better, and it's $18. So it is almost half the price, same amount, basically same amount. So these are two really great products. It just really depends on your skin type, your skin tone. Obviously this darker one could even be a base for darker skin tones. So there is a little bit more of a universal range with the 5 colors. But either way, I think both of these products are really good. They serve different purposes. I definitely would use them for different days, with or without makeup. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about these products that I can answer for you. I felt like I covered a lot of it, but let me know if there's something I missed. Let me know in the comments which one you liked. Do you prefer this one, this one? If you've never tried either one, which one would you buy? Let me know. Let's start a discussion. I would love to know your guys' thoughts as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go follow me on any other social media. I'm a little bit more active there with my schedule. I'm on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, my blog, Facebook, everything always in the description box below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. What should we subscribe to today? Let's see. Let's subscribe to my notebook. I'm gonna put a little box over there. You can subscribe via my notebook, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.